Evening, internet cretins. Evil here, and today is a special day. Never been a secret. I'm a huge Nightmare on Elm Street mark. It's the franchise closest to my heart. It's the franchise that I love the most. And I've had a goal I've set for myself years ago. Back when I first, got a job and I was able to start buying stuff, that I wanted to get for myself. That I wanted to reclaim 2 items, but get 3 items in total, and that would be essentially the end and my goal complete for collecting Elm Street merch. Now, the first of those items was a little pin that came out in 1989. It was a pin for Nightmare on Elm Street Part 4. And they were height of Freddy fandom. It was sold at Spencer's gift shops. And I was with my mom out, and I was like, I was just so into Freddy Krueger. And I remember seeing all this merch and memorabilia and stuff everywhere for sale, because it's height of Freddy-um. And she's like, you can get one thing. And I got this pin because there's a picture of him with the hand sticking out of his head, and you can see the stairs to the Elm Street house behind him. So I was like, this crams the most Elm Street into a pin that they got here, so I want this pin. And of course, going between like age 8 or 9 to 30 something, I have no idea where that pin went. So my first goal was to get that and get that pin back. Not an enamel pin, but just like a little button pin. And I did. Back in me and Roger's first attempt at making our way in the world, we made Friday the 13th hockey mask hawks. And one of the first things I purchased with the money we made from that is I got my pin again. Not too much. It's like $8, but I got my pin again. So it was like step 1 of my 3 items is complete. Fast forward probably I think a year or so, and checking periodically, because my second item was a Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2 poster, a promo poster that actually was a gift that my sister got for Christmas one year, and that was where things initially kind of got the ball rolling for me being a fan of the series, because she would take this poster and chase me down the hallway with it, because early on I was terrified of Freddy. But then, embrace the thing that terrifies you, and then you love the thing. And eventually she, got tired of it and gave me that poster. And of course, a kid paper poster, the edges got tore up. We ended up cutting part of it out, try to make it last as long as it could. But a paper poster, how long could that even last, and someone that took decent care of posters. So my goal is to get that poster again. And it was about a year or so after I found my pen, checking periodically, because I checked with so many people who were poster fanatics, poster professionals that knew where to get stuff, and sold posters with the light boxes and all that, and trying to find a in with somebody that could get this poster. And so many people I tried were like, this is what I want, have a picture of it on my phone, this is the one I want. And so many people are like, I have no idea, have not seen it, no idea. And then one day, periodically cruising eBay to see what was out there, found it. Definitely pricier than I would have liked, but I was in a position at the time to spend a little bit of coin and got the poster again. I was like, and it's framed, original, Part 2 promo poster, looks fantastic, got it. I was like, I'm 2/3 of the way done. And the final bit that I've said for years, is something I haven't previously owned, but it's something I want. I said, I want a screen used prop of something from the series. Could be from any of the movies. I have personal ties to every one of them. That's why when Roger asked if I would rank them for a video, I said I can't do it. I cannot rank them. I love all of them individually for their own reasons. I could go into all those reasons for every video, for a video. Maybe someday I have like a how I can't rank them, because I have love for each and every one of them. But I wanted a screen used prop of anything. I said it could even have been as small as the knob on a TV that was in the background somewhere. Like, it could have been so inane, but just something that was a legit screen used piece of memorabilia. And was cruising through eBay again. Every once in a while you kind of find something, and I found a couple of things. One was a chain that I believe is still, at least at the time of recording this, is still for sale. But that a little bit out of my price range, and could not swing picking that up. Would like to still one day, maybe, but it's okay if I never. But they also had a couple other items that popped up for sale. They were a little bit less expensive. And I had made mention of this to my mom, who I, on occasion, asked how I'm doing. And I was like, oh, found some more Elm Street screen used props on eBay. And I was like, this one's only, this much. And she asked, why would you want this? Why would you want this? And I said, well, because I want 3 things. And that'd be the end of kind of my collector's journey to an extent. I don't need to technically get any more memorabilia, merch, anything once I got these 3 items. I said, this is the journey. Here's the end of it. And once I got this, I could stop. And I was like, because you started this for me. You bought me the first pin. And I think kind of maybe I had a moment there where she was impressed or felt something. And I was like, you bought me the very first pin at the Spencer's gift shop. So you started this for me, and I never ever forgot it, nor will I ever forget it. And it was a couple days later, she had sent me a message that, like, ordered you something in the mail. It'll be here in about 2 weeks because it's coming from the Netherlands. And I knew exactly what it was right then and there. So, and today, it has arrived. So this is should be come with a COA that it's some tattered bits from Freddy's sweater, which I'm assuming is from in part 4, where the chest of souls has turned against him and is ripping the sweater and him apart. But I have it. I am opening it right here on camera right now for all to see with me. Am I nervous? Yeah. Super nervous, but this is it right here. I honestly thought it'd be a bit of a bigger package, but okay. Just open this up. I'm like, piece of paper. I was like, this ain't enough, Dad. This ain't enough protection to get through from the Netherlands for what this is. Okay, make sure nothing else is in there. Okay. Okay. Envelope here, which I believe contains, it's super small. Like, there it is. Some tattered bits of sweater. Super bright. Looks just like my hat. But and this is what she's like, you want some tattered bits of sweater. I was like, that's ridiculous. But here we have. So this was given to Richard. It looks like it says for Richard, but it's signed by one of the prop guys there. COA. Sweater stands made for the 1980 production of Nightmare on Elm Street Part 4, The Dream Master. William Forsh, aka Forsh. And we have a photo with it. So, here we go. Here's our COA. And our signature. And our strands. So, put that all together up there. Here we go, man. It's small. And I'm never counting out that there might be a chance where I have another piece of memorabilia come my way in the future, but I mean, this is it. What a feeling. Touching Freddy's sweater. Yeah. And I'm super good with 4 being the bit of memorabilia I get from it, because I said I can tie memories to each one. Nightmare on Elm Street Part 4 was my first one. This is the first Elm Street that I have ever watched, was Part 4. And it is the most popcorn, MTV, colorful of the series. It kind of kicked off the Freddy's Nightmares series that followed. This is the absolute peak of Freddy fandom. So right as this was out, not long after this came out, is when I was hounding my mom with that Spencer's gift shop for that button. And here it is, all these years later, and now I've got a piece of it. I have no idea how to describe how that feels to be done. To be done and to have a piece of this franchise here. Or how small it actually is. It's there. And I got it. That's pretty wild. It's just stunned. I'm actually just stunned. But that's it. I'm officially I did it. I honestly, for a little bit there, I was starting to wonder. It's like, man, I wonder if I'll ever get to that goal of finding a screen-used piece of memorabilia that I could afford and finally get. And luckily, Evil's got one of the best moms on earth, and was able to make that happen. And it's always something I'll never forget that she did that she's done for me. And fitting also, because she started it, and it's appropriate that she got to end it by getting me the final piece of my puzzle here. So now I find a way to hang this up, sit back. Like, this will always be something that'll be an instant, perk up for me. Is no matter what's going on, I'll be like, you know what? I set out this crazy goal of finding 3 particular items from my Freddy fandom, and I did it. I got them. But, I always also try to live by the Masters of the Universe movie slogan, is live the journey. Let each destination be but a doorway to another. So this is officially the door closing on my collector's searches for Elm Street stuff. Now, that necessarily saying I'm never going to get any more collectibles or merch? No, I'm not saying that. But definitely I don't need them anymore. I don't need anything else after this. If I never get anything else again, it'll be A-okay, because I got this. I made it. I made it. So, alright. Now I gotta go figure out where I'm gonna put this so I can stare at it forevermore. That I got it. I got it. Thanks for watching. I love you guys, and this was a big moment for me, so I wanted to do it for y'all to see. So thank you, and Evil out.